I'ma keep it a bean. Stick to the script, every scene. These from last year, but they clean. Say to say, I'ma take something else, but it's winning team. Charlie Sheen, fam gang, the regime. I'm from Potty Green.
What's good, Shellitronnn here, the most woke, no joke, and I'm back at it again with a brand new video. And just really quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and touch on something that you may or may not have found out about already. Look at this title, big bold letters. Panthers hosting free draft party at Bank of America Stadium. There's a kind of sizable, it's not that long of an article here, but basically what's happening here is, like the title says, the Panthers are going to be hosting a draft party at the stadium. Doors open at 7, completely free. There's going to be, you know, family kind of stuff, you know, face painting, some kinds of different, just a lot of different events, kind of like a small, not a carnival kind of thing, but you know what I'm talking about, like a fun day sort of thing. You can also get autographs from Panthers legends, tour the Panthers locker room and weight room, and purchase a draft hat. Look, I purposefully did not do a video about the Panthers draft hat, and I am not going to show a picture of it on this channel, on this video, on this channel, anywhere, because it is a disgrace. I do not want anyone else, if you haven't seen that hat, you don't want to look it up. Do not look at what the draft hat for the Panthers, or really any of the teams in the NFL looks like. Do not do it. Every single, it's probably, no, not every single hat. All but like 3 of the hats are complete garbage. There is no way of putting it. The hats are ugly. And if you spend your money on that hat, they hit a lick on you. Now, if you're a collector of Panthers memorabilia and you like just having everything that ever comes out from the Panthers, I guess I can kind of see it, but those hats are so atrocious that you'd be better off just chalking it up and saying, look, man, I'll get the next one. I'll get the next one, Panthers. It's so bad, and I know you're already intrigued. You're probably going to look it up right now. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Don't do it. But enough about that. This seems like a really cool, this is a pretty cool event here. Apparently the first 2,000 fans get a glow-in-the-dark pint-sized LED cup. And that pint size is a very, very big factor, because this whole event is being brought to you and promoted and presented by Bud Light. And starting tomorrow, Friday at 10 a.m., you are able to reserve tickets, your free tickets. I think you're able to get 8 tickets per account. So that's a lot of tickets. You get a lot, like a big family, honestly, an extended family kind of extension of the tickets there. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to be run. I don't know if they did this last year for the draft. But this is a pretty cool looking thing. I mean, we're pretty close to the actual draft. I think this is a really good idea. You know, bring a lot of fans in together in the middle of the off season. You know, the draft is a really good way to get people into it and, you know, get more conversation going. And it's in your own house. And I guess if you're able to, you know, sell hats and sell concessions, that's another win for you too. But what are your thoughts on this? Should I go to this event? Should I actually go to this event? I don't know. Part of me does want to go. Maybe it's an event at the stadium and it's free. You know, you get to tour the locker room, tour the weight room, talk to some of the Panthers greats. But I know I've been hearing from a lot of you guys, or a decent amount of you guys, y'all wanted a meet and greet opportunity. I don't know if I'm big enough for that, honestly. The only problem is I would not be able to do videos. If I go to this event, I couldn't do the videos in a timely manner. And with how huge potentially the content would be with the draft, actually, you know what? It wouldn't even be potentially. I know that the videos for the draft are going to blow up. If there was some way I can get accommodations from the Panthers, and I know that has to sound kind of weird coming from me, like, accommodations, who do you think you are? Look, bro, you got a few subscribers and you do this for a year now, but it ain't that big yet. But a few weeks ago, during the league meeting that happened, the NFL did encourage and even suggest to the NFL teams to try to sponsor and partner with some social media influencers. Now, look, I'm not really a social media influencer. You can look at my Twitter, my Instagram. They ain't that big, honestly. And this YouTube channel is, I mean, it's all right for being only 1 year old doing this kind of content. And to stack on top of that, Meredith Starkey, the new CMO of the Panthers, who's in charge of, you know, marketing, sponsorships, partnerships, all that kind of stuff. She did say specifically that the team would be trying to, you know, stay traditional, not try to do too much with influencers, try to keep it, you know, with local hometown kind of businesses. But, you know, I figured it never hurts to try, and I'm going to try to send her an email with a couple of concepts and proposals that I have in mind and that I've had in mind for a minute, but would only work with proper infrastructure. I won't get into all of that, but it never hurts to try. I mean, this might be a bad example, but LeVar Ball talked his son into being the #2 overall pick in the NBA draft, and being shy and quiet about the things you want never helped nobody. But it'd be kind of cool if I could go to the event and also still do videos. If there was any way I could do that, that'd be cool, but we'll figure all that stuff out when the date gets closer. but it's still a possibility. I actually will go ahead and reserve my tickets for this. But what are your thoughts on this? Is this a cool idea? Is this a lame idea? Do you want to see the locker rooms, the weight rooms? Have you seen the draft hats? What are your thoughts on the draft hats? You know what? Forget what I said. Look them up. Look up the draft hats. They are fill in the blank. The draft hats are blank. Let me know all your opinions and your thoughts on possibly going to this event and seeing how that goes. Let me know all that in the comments below. And you already know to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.